Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is this a sign that Nikolas is here to stay? Ava was taken aback when Nikolas reappeared at her gallery on Wednesday, January 3, 2024, according to the General Hospital recap. In this episode, Sunny and Nina fought, and Willow ripped into Michael. Tracy learned about Scott's approaches thanks to a photo taken by Laura and a freshly installed social networking app. Carly also sobbed as she processed the news of Bobby's death, and her mother's friends wept with her. Let's delve a little deeper into the details now. The return of the Dark Prince. Ava spent New Year's Eve gazing at new paintings at the gallery. However, this did not last long. Her helper had just left when she received a huge surprise. Nikolas pushed his way in the door, covering her lips so she couldn't scream. Of course, once that hand was removed from her lips, she had a lot to say. She chastised him for cheating, lying, and leaving, and accused him of murdering Austin. He didn't murder the doctor, much to her relief. He returned, however, because he had heard Austin had died. The two commiserated over being played by Austin and his ilk. This sparked a heated debate concerning the couple played by Ryan and Essen, Avery Kristen Pohl. Nick even attempted to blame his affair with the young lady on Essen's deception. That didn't sit well with Ava. Nick tried to calm himself down by saying he loved Ava then and still loves her now. Ava stated that she did as well. However, this was not a good love. This was a wicked, perverted, deranged love that should never have happened and should never happen again. But Nikolas had an idea. They could work together to make Essen pay. Devastating facts. Meanwhile, the Savoy has been bombarded with truth bomb after truth bomb. Nina confirmed everything but tried to claim it wasn't all for show. Yes, Carly, Laura Wright, harmed her by keeping Willow's identity hidden. They do have poor blood. But yeah, Carly and Drew did commit a crime. Sunny was enraged. Nina bringing Ned and Michael into her mess fueled his rage. Speaking of which, Willow demanded to know how long Michael had known, and when she discovered he had been lying to her for months, she was furious. Willow stormed off, leaving Michael close behind. Willow tore into him once they were outdoors. How could he keep this from her? Oh, she tried to hide her cancer. Yes, he went there, and oh boy, did he regret it. Back inside, Sunny couldn't bear looking at Nina, and advised her to do the right thing and apologize to Carly. No, Sunny stormed away on Nina when she refused. Carly, on the other hand, was still coming to terms with Bobby's loss. Drew called Lucas on her behalf and informed him of the news. Then he ran to Carly's side and did everything he could to console her. Carly was understandably a shambles. Carly sobbed as she recalled taking the Spencer surname. She remembered the last time she spoke with her mother. She was also concerned about Bobby flying home alone. She even discussed all of her regrets. Drew walked her through everything. Carly had hardly stopped crying when she was interrupted by a knock at the door. Nina was there, and she didn't seem happy. Meanwhile, Laura and Kevin celebrated the new year with Martin over cocktails. Lucy and Scott were also in Café Sherry, but they stayed at the bar and discussed his seduction plot. Scott, to his credit, was making an effort. He was just not sure if it was working. Laura took a selfie with Martin and Kevin before he left. She quickly uploaded it. Then she received a call from Lucas regarding Bobby. Laura informed the rest of the crew about the demise of their comrade. The foursome sat together, remembering Bobby and all the good moments they had with her. They will undoubtedly miss her. Brooklyn couldn't help but taunt her grandmother about her flirtatious texts with Scott over at the Quartermain estate. Tracy was humiliated at first, but once Chase came, the three agreed that Tracy needed to get back out there. Brooklyn even attempted to improve Tracy's social life by downloading Instagram onto her phone. Tracy was scrolling through the app when she came across Laura's image, and even more amused to see Scott in the background with Lucy. Gotcha, she thought to herself. Is Mayor Laura Collins already suspecting Esm's memories have returned? General Hospital spoilers for January 4, 2024 reveal a lot of emotional anguish for the Port Charles residents as Carly lashes out, Sunny confronts Cyrus, and Laura comes to a decision about Esm. This episode is not to be missed. Esm has been very busy since her memories returned. She went to her father's grave and reconnected with Heather Weber, her biological mother. Her mother, of course, recommended her to go the risky route and conceal her present restored state from everyone. It would be futile for her to tell everyone that her memories have returned because she could end up in prison. Is Esm going to be put to the ultimate test? Because teasers indicate Laura, Ginny Francis, will have an epiphany concerning her former house visitor. Is the mayor spying on Esm? If she is, will she inform her that her memories have returned? More significantly, will this be the end of Laura's milder approach to Esm? Hopefully the answer is positive. Now that the town's biggest secret has been revealed, hallelujah. It's no surprise that Sunny is on his way to meet everyone's favorite fake priest, Cyrus Renault. The ex-con feigned to hear Nina's confession before pressuring her to tell Sunny her secret. Don't imagine for a second that this was motivated by goodness in his heart. He was well aware that this disclosure would give his adversary the most pain and agony. Who will be left standing as the dust settles on what is sure to be a fiery exchange? Meanwhile, Carly is understandably filled with rage and pain. But will her rage be motivated by her grief over Bobby's death? Or has she discovered Nina's heinous crime? Furthermore, who will be the target of said lash-out? Portia and Curtis must be relieved that 2023 is no longer a possibility. That turbulent year included Trina discovering Curtis was her biological father and Curtis being shot and disabled. In addition, Portia had to deal with her daughter's feelings for Spencer. Curtis has a romantic surprise for his wife in 2024, and the Ashfords are beginning off the year in style. Finally, Joss and Dex are too busy for a romantic moment. Guess who's back in the drama world? When the Lovewoods discover Joss's study friend Adam drunk as a skunk, they learn the answer to that question. What has caused this hot mess of a college student to turn to booze to deal with his issues? Is it still about his father's high expectations for his son? In case you missed it, there were several outstanding performances on General Hospital this month, and Soap Hub had a difficult time deciding who should receive Powerhouse Performer honors. Click here to find out who made the cut and why. Laura Wright demonstrates a soothing carsome snuggle. Carly found out on Tuesday's episode of General Hospital that her beloved mother, Bobby Spencer, had died. Now, actress Laura Wright is revealing how her alter ego Carly copes, or does not cope, with the eye-opening moment Carly experiences with a former rival, and how ex-husband Sonny Corinthos proves to be the balm Miss Spencer so urgently requires. Carly rushes to Kelly's, the restaurant passed down from mother to daughter for $1, as soon as she learns of Bobby's death. According to Wright, she wants to be there because it makes her feel close to her mother. Carly is soon joined by Elizabeth Rebecca Herbst, whose reminiscences provide her with further information about her mother. Carly and Elizabeth have a really true, honest moment because they're coming together because of something so real, he said. Carly hearing about her mom through Elizabeth and about how much her mom changed Elizabeth's life is such a gift for Carly. According to the actress, there's a moment when Carly opens the door and Sonny stands there and he says, "I heard about Bobby." I just gaze at him, saying nothing, till he says, "You know what, I'm going to leave you alone." Then I say, "Sonny," and he comes to a halt, and I leap into his arms. And if that touching moment gets you right in the emotions, Wright is to blame. The embrace was entirely her idea. He's a member of the family. Now that her mother is gone, he is the closest family she has, she asserts. I said, I would run into his arms, not like, "Let's make out," but like, "No one knows me better than you." So I immediately ran right into his arms, and the intimacy of the remainder of the scene was breathtaking. We spoke and joked while crying. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.